to see you, and especially for just such a beautiful, beautiful project on the heels of Earth Day here. 8 years to shoot this. What drew you into wanting to narrate this?
Well, so many things. First of all, I love doing voice work. I really enjoy, lending my voice to projects. Second, I love a good like a nature documentary. I think that, and Disneynature does some amazing, amazing work. The filmmaking, the patience that it requires, the expertise that it requires to be able to follow these incredible animals and, tell their stories from such close lenses and depth is fascinating to me. And also it's a tiger, it's like it's the Indian tiger, and the story has been told in India, and it was there was just like it was a no-brainer for me. There's so much conservation work that India has done to save the tigers that I was very proud and honored to be narrating the story.
The story focuses on a young tigress raising her cubs in the forests of India. What is it about this specific species that makes them so unique from everything else?
Somewhere I read that they're revered and feared at the same time. And that's so true of them, the tigers, that um, there's just something so dynamic about these big cats and the power that they wield. And at the same time, when you see, cubs stay with their moms for almost 2 years and they're completely dependent on her for food, for everything, for protection. And I just find the story of these majestic animals, but then at the same time to be able to see just these little babies and their moms and them like learning how to walk and tumbling and falling, and it's like the same as a toddler. It's just it was just amazingly fascinating to me.
Seems to be that every other forest creature is united against the tiger, but she's a protective mama. Did you relate at all to that fierceness that you're talking about, that like sort of fear, but also reverence that's within the tiger?
I think so. I think I related to it in multiple ways. My mom was like that with me, extremely protective and, you know, just a very like you wouldn't want to mess with her, or mess with me because my mom would come. And I feel like I mean it's too early, but I feel like I might be turning into that kind of mom too. But my mother was like that. My grandmother was like that. Come from a long lineage of really strong moms.
What did you see in her specifically that you connected with, or that you just felt kinship?
I think that she was really creative and clever. I think that, the way she deflected the various threats from her kids, and um, I think that was you could see her tenacity, and I'm creative on my feet like that.
You're very outspoken about paving the way for the next generation. How important is it for you to take care of our planet, or you for all of us to take care of our planet, not for just ourselves, but for the generation that's coming underneath us?
I think it's highly, hugely important. I mean, look at the climate disasters we're seeing around the world and how frequently it's happening. I mean, climate change is clearly real. And at the same time, I think conserving nature is just, it's magic. I mean, if you think about the magic of creation, and when you watch a nature documentary like this, it just takes you back to how incredible creation is, and it made me really appreciate things that we don't see. We live in our phones and our technology and our bubbles, but when you step outside of that and you see this incredible world that we've been gifted, yeah, I think it's our responsibility to protect it.
The beauty in that perspective too. This film comes out on Earth Day, which works obviously so well. How will you be celebrating and honoring the day? And are there any traditions or changes that you'll be making this year?
I think every day is sort of Earth Day, and we should treat every day like that. But I think it's important to have a day to remind people that, let's do something to protect our planet. And I think that I treat every single day, like I try to be very conscientious about, the planet in whichever way I can, in terms of spreading the message, in terms of making sure that I make changes in my own real life. And you can do little things, and people think that it's almost it's about changing your entire way of being, but it's really not. It's like learning to switch off lights as much as you can. It's learning to like have a shorter shower or like don't let the water running. Like it's take care of animals around you. It's just little things that we can all do to make big changes. Having a movie like this come out on Earth Day really helps bring the conversation back to nature. And I think I hope that when the movie comes out, people, you know, watch it and get reminded of this incredible planet that we have, and how we need to do whatever we can to protect it as much as we can so that the next generation also enjoys what we did.
I'm so excited for this, for everybody else to see it too. I know you've been teasing so many great things coming up for you on your social media, but one thing that we always love is your fashion. We know that Met Gala is coming up this year. What do you think of the themes this year, and is there someone's fashion that you're most looking forward to seeing?
Hmm. I don't even know who's going this year. I'm definitely not attending this year because I'm filming. But I think I really do enjoy watching people's creativity during the Met Gala, and I am really excited about seeing what it'll turn out as. I actually really haven't read about who all are going this year. Who all are going? Do we have confirmations?
I know Zendaya is going to be there for sure. She said she'll be there.
She's
So
amazing. So we definitely look forward to her.